Well, that was fun. My mic decided to take a vacation. That's fine. It served me well for the past couple weeks, so or months, I guess. So I guess it was due, huh? Welcome back, finally, to this. This is Nightmarescape. We're playing some Skyrim. We're trying to unlock the last few achievements that, in my near decade of playing this game, I somehow didn't unlock. So we've been working on pretty heavily focused on getting the 15 Daedric artifacts, and we've made some pretty good progress. We currently have, I think, 12. So we have 3 more to get, one of which we are going to get pretty much within the first few moments of the stream. So let's go ahead and get to that without any further ado. Yeah, that's the one. I was a busy little bee in between streams. Did some leveling up of my smithing, and I improved some of my equipment. I went and found all of the blood I needed for the current mission for the current Daedric artifact for Hermaeus Mora and Septimus, who's crazy. Where are we? Oh, we're in White. We're in Whiterun somehow. So yeah, we went around and we collected all the blood that we needed from the different mare of Skyrim. Let's see here. There it is. So we got orc blood, Falmer blood, dark elf blood, wood elf blood, and high elf blood. Some tips. I think we got a couple last stream on stream, but we were missing, I think, wood elf blood, dark elf blood, and high elf blood. What we ended up doing is, and we actually did this on stream a little bit. We ended up dying. We went and tried to take on a bandit camp in hopes that one of them was one of those, a wood elf or a dark elf or a high elf. And we died, and we ended the stream shortly after that. So I kind of went back and did that again. I was more careful, and we did end up getting dark elf blood from that. And then we lucked upon some wood elf blood, just wandering around. But pro tip, high elf blood, you can find that easily. There is a shrine to Talos near the pretty close to Helgen, near the first bandit camp you encounter on the way to Whiterun. It's just off the road to the left. Anyway, there's always a Thalmor, a dead Thalmor there, and you can just harvest blood from that, which is fun, which is a nice little easy thing. So, long story short, we got all the blood, so now we're going to return to Septimus, and things will progress from there. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Bjorlum. I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Winterhold. Not Windhelm, Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Alright. Yeah, so we did a lot of in-between stuff. We did some smithing upgrades. We did some enchanting upgrades. Just leveled up a little bit to just to do the minutia, the mundane stuff that doesn't make for good streaming. It was a lot of smithing and a lot of enchanting really stupid items that is just time consuming and very boring. But I did all that, so you did in between streams, so you didn't have to watch it. But yeah, the pro tip there, the short advice I can give for that is make leather bracers a lot. Just collect pelts and stuff, and just make leather bracers like no tomorrow, and sell them once you run out of materials, and that will up your smithing relatively quickly, for a very low investment of materials. And the other tip is for enchanting. Yeah, if you collect I guess silver's the easiest one. If you do the little side quest of the halted stream bandit camp, you can actually acquire quite a bit of silver. It's a mine that has a bunch of iron in it, and it has in it a spell tome for transmute ore, and you can transmute all the iron ore that you get out of there into silver, which will take some time, especially if you don't have a whole lot of magicka. And then you just make a bunch of silver rings from that, and if you get the muffle enchantment, specifically the muffle enchantment, or if you have the mod for it, the night eye enchantment, which I ended up having, you can just make a bunch of rings of muffle or night eye with petty soul gems. If you have a bunch of just petty soul gems with petty souls in them, you can just so it'll probably take a bit to collect the soul gems. That's the most time consuming part. Either going around and buying them, or just through the normal course of adventuring, you come across your fair amount. I had a crap ton. You'll eventually get to the point where you just have like a critical mass of them, and you just don't know what to do with them. They're perfect for this, because you can just use any petty soul gem or lesser soul gem or whatever you've got to make these rings, and it counts as a full enchantment. There's no the night eye and the muffle enchantments don't scale, so it doesn't matter what size soul gem you use to make the item, they're gonna be 100% functional. The price at which you can sell them increases when you use a bigger soul gem. Did I pass him? Oh, he's over here. Okay. The price of the item, but that really doesn't matter. It ups your enchanting skill the same amount, no matter what. And you just make a bunch of those, and you can either sell them, or if you have a mod, you can melt them back down into ore or ingots. I know. Oh yeah, I passed him up. He's way over here. You can melt them back down into ingots with certain mods. I think they have reusable melt anything down for. I guess I should stop and let my. That's gonna take a while to recharge. But yeah, that's what I did, and even talking about it's kind of boring. But doing it's even more boring and very time consuming. So I did it in between streams. And yeah, my mic, I'm sorry about that. My mic, I had a big update on my computer yesterday. It was one of those 2-hour Windows is installing updates. This will take a while. Your machine will restart several times during this process kind of update. Whoops, rats! So yeah, it kind of threw things around. So yeah, that mea culpa. I should have checked it. I should have checked it before the stream. All right, cool. I mean, which is weird because I ran some D&D last night over Roll20 and my mic was fine. Kind of. I did have to tweak a few things, but I don't know. I thought it was okay. But apparently Streamlabs changed its setting during that update. I don't know. All right, dude, here's your blood.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
It's a little quiet. Hold on, let me whoops. Okay. Whoops. Here, I'll turn up the volume on Skyrim a little bit. Let's kick it up to 75. There we go. All right. Yeah, here's all the blood.
Almost hear them. I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
So the essence extractor that he gave me was a bunch of syringes. So it's a Dwemer-looking thing with a bunch of syringes. Am I supposed to? Yeah, he's busy. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Do it, duder. All right, here he goes. Okay, so he injected all the blood into himself in order to open this Dwemer gate, to confuse it, to make the gate think that he's a Dwemer. That was the plan. So now he's gonna run in like a fool and be like, "Oh, what did I find? Ooh, this thing."
What is this?
Up. Well, looks like it was too much for this man. I can take back the essence extractor, but I don't wanna. I will take the ruined well, no, because then it's gonna hang out in my inventory. It doesn't weigh anything, I guess. Screw it. I've made that mistake before. So this is the Ogma Infinium. Yeah, I get to talk to Hermaeus Mora. That's his Daedric artifact. Whoop. Oh, there we go.
Come, my champion.
What now?
Now, you have my Ogma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages, as revealed to Sarces, my loyal servant. For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it. Now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
Okay, cool. So we've completed that. We have the Ogma Infinium. That's one more Daedric artifact. Yay! It's a book. I think we already got the bonus. Oh, here we go. Path of Might, Path of Shadow, Path of Magic. We can choose one of these paths. It's a little vague, so I'm gonna interpret this. Let me get the big old Bible guide out here. This thing is a beast. This book is big, and I have a bunch of post-its in it. Here we go. So, upon completion, you can choose... Wow, this is long. Okay, so if you read the Path of Might, you have a +5 in all skills of this path, which are smithing, heavy armor, block, two-handed, one-handed, and archery. If you choose the Path of Shadow, you get all the +5 in all the skills of this path, which is light armor, sneak, lockpicking, pickpocket, speech, and alchemy. If you pick the Path of Magic, you get +5 in basically all of the spellcasting skill trees: illusion, conjuration, destruction, restoration, alteration, and enchanting. So I'm kind of split. I mean, I guess in the interest of completing the next bit of trials or quests, I'll choose Path of Shadow because I need to up my stealth. So there we go. Whoa! Hell yeah! Well, that's an easy way to get a level. Yay! Cool. All right. Yeah. Man, our speech is gonna be ridiculous now. Cool. All right. Okay, and the Ogma Infinium disappears, which is fine because we got the goodies. And ooh, we can take this stuff now. Oh, who steal it from who? He's dead. Boethia's proving. We already did her thing. Did I read this one yet? Must have. I think that gives you a plus to your heavy armor. Like it really matters for me, but... Alright, so yeah, Septimus is dead. We got the Ogma Infinium. We read it. We got the Path of Shadow. And we leveled up. So let's level up. I think we're going to dip a little bit into health. And we have a perk. Alright. I went ahead and leveled up into Illusion as much as I needed in order to get Quiet Casting. So we do not run into that same fiasco that we did with Sauron in Blackreach. That was... that sucked. I figured, oh, I'll go ahead and cast Invisibility. They won't be able to see me. But, oh, casting it, you know, it causes them to hear you. And, yeah. My mistake. But we won't make that mistake again. I kind of want to do Assassin's Blade. Just because of what we plan on doing. Whoa, light armor's... Oh, right. We made an amulet that boosts our light armor by 8 or 9. Not impressive, but it does... It makes a little bit of a difference. Oh, yeah, we can up our light armor so that it protects us a little bit better. So those two are options. One-handed, we could up that. Do some more damage. We can also get the last of these. That's a possibility. I don't know. In smithing, we went ahead and got Arcane Blacksmith, which is very helpful. We can now improve our enchanted items. I haven't dipped into enchanting at all, so that's something that we are definitely going to want to do. Destruction is a little... Yeah, we're not making a whole lot of progress. Oh, 3 more points and we're an adept. Alright. Sure. Nothing really there. Conjuration. We could get the next summoner. Or, yeah, that's it. Or dual casting, which really doesn't do anything. It normally... Yeah, it normally extends the duration. But we have invested magic. The duration is ridiculous with that mod. It makes that perk obsolete. Yeah, I don't know. So our choices is be sneakier, deal more damage while sneaking, increase our defense, or up our chances of a critical hit, or up our attack overall. Twice as much damage. You know what? I think in the interest of what we... Oh, we don't have enough to get that. Okay, that's fine. So yes, this is the option in this tree, is Assassin's Blade. I think we're gonna go with this. Yeah, 15 times normal damage with a dagger while sneaking, which is pretty good. Also considering there is an item that you get as in the Dark Brotherhood that doubles your sneak damage with daggers. So it would be 30 times normal damage with the dagger. And on top of that, I've improved Mehrunes' Razor now that I got Arcane Blacksmith. And it is now a little bit better. Yeah, so it has a small chance of instantly killing someone I stab with it. So that'll be fun. I also improved the Ebony Blade with smithing, and another thing with the Ebony Blade: if you kill a NPC that you've helped with this blade, every 2 that you kill ups the amount of life that it drains from enemies that you attack with it. I have killed 4 or no 3, I think. I went back and I killed what's his face, Goldir, at the what is it, his family tomb. I went back and killed him. Who else did I get? Oh, Vald. There's a little quest where you help a guy just outside of Falkreath. There's a cave. His friends went in and got attacked by a bear and some Spriggans, and he's the only survivor. So you help him, yada yada. So I went in there, I killed all the Spriggans and the bears, and then I came back out and said, "Hey, your friends, you can go in and get your dead friends." And then I just killed him. So yeah, I mean that is just what happens when you live the thug life, I guess. And Aranea, or whatever her name is, the Dunmer at the Shrine of Azura. We went up and we killed her too. So yeah, we killed those 3. We also killed what Trevor's Watch. There's a keep that's been overtaken by bandits, and you come across a group of 3 people who need to get into the keep. And you sneak in ahead and you kill a bunch of bandits and you open the gate for them and they come in. It's this whole thing. But I did that, and then I killed the guy, that guy. I'm not sure if it registered. For every 2 you kill, Boethia will say, will talk. She'll say something and say, "Very well, well done, my child," or something like that. So I think I only have 3 that count toward the power up of the Ebony Blade, but yeah. Yeah, the Vampire Lord is very useful in getting across this water. In fact, I think, where is Dawnstar? Dawnstar's right. Wait, Morthal's that way. I can't check my map. Damn it. Where is Dawnstar? Wait, well, the Winterhold's right there, so Dawnstar's gotta be... Okay, there's that keep. Dawnstar is over this way. Yes, 100%. So we want to get to Dawnstar, and we will take the ferry to Solitude, and that, my friends, will get us to the next Daedric artifact quest. Yeah, we were very busy in the in-between. We went to Solitude. We did the Potema Wolf Cave quests, both of them. The first quest where you fight some necromancers trying to raise Potema back from the dead in Wolf Skull Cave. Where are you going, dude? And there's the second one where her spirit is now in the catacombs beneath Solitude, and you have to take her down again. So we did both of those, and we also helped out Elisif with her husband's warhorn. We placed it at a Shrine of Talos somewhere for her, so we got in good with her. And we bought a house there, so now we own a house there. That's just sort of in the interest of becoming a Thane, which we are one step away from becoming a Thane of Solitude. We just need to help one more person, which will be this part of this quest that we're going to do. No, I don't need to go up there. If we can just find frickin' Dawnstar. I don't think that's... Oh, that's the lighthouse. That's not Dawnstar. That means Dawnstar's further in this direction. That's fine. It might be better just to change back into a regular vampire. I think we might. I mean, floating across the water is nice and all, but... Hey, fishes. Yeah, we can't really interact with anything. So we're going to revert form. Okay. Spell Tome Flame Cloak. Alright. And Isra. We have Isra's necklace and some gold. Cool. I don't know if I know Flame Cloak. I don't think I do. I don't. Well, now I do. Alright, let's get ready for this trek. We're just taking the long way to Dawnstar, which should be right over here. There are... Oh, okay, no, there are 2 Daedric Artifact quests in Dawnstar, which we've already done. Or quest hooks, I should say. One of them takes you out of Dawnstar, but the other one is entirely within Dawnstar, technically. But we already done them. Alright, I think over this hill a bit... Yeah. It's got this massive hill on this side. But once you crest it, there's more hills. Oh no, there's that building. Yeah, so. the Dawnstar Lighthouse. Woo! Right there. Behind those trees. And there's Dawnstar. Excellent. Oop. Find the least... Alright.
Where are these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
I don't know. What do I know about vampires? Okay, so here's the boatman. He's going to take us to Solitude.
Looking to hire a boat? Where are you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Okie dokie. Alright, so we're going to get in the boat. Off we go to scenic Solitude.
You talk to Egg Brothers.
Whoa!
Deja
What
has
the?
no words for
What?
you.
What? Why is there a horse? Why is there a horse here? Oh, did I? Oh, did I get a horse at some point and I don't even know it? Damn it! I don't want a horse. Ugh. God, I hate horses. I hate horses in this game. I mean, I'm probably just gonna kill it. Honestly, I'll just kill it. I don't care. Alright. Ooh, hey, more tapanella. Cool. All right, so the quest here in Solitude for the our 14th Daedric artifact is going to be is it Shegaroth? I believe it's Shegaroth, yes. And whoop, there we go. So there's a madman walking the streets of Solitude, just kind of babbling to himself. And if you talk to him, he will ask for your help, and he'll point you in the direction of the Blue Palace, and you'll have to go in there and go through a few. We'll show you. You go through a few little things. Here he is. He's coming up here. I'm going to turn off Vampire Sight because we're in town now. It's fairly well lit. Nothing. Go away.
Wait, hear my plea. My master, he is lost between worlds, and I cannot bring him back.
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no, such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Okie dokie. Well,
Until next time.
I guess we get a hip bone of Pelagius, wherever that is. Pelagius's hip bone. There it is. His coccyx. You can see his coccyx. So we use the bone to get into the forbidden wing of the Blue Palace. It's I think we have a fair run of the palace at this point, since we're buddy with everybody in here. So I think, and just out of good practice, we're gonna save it. Since I turned most of the autosave function off. Hey, how's it going? Hi, not doing anything over here. Okay, bye. Just in case. Oh, requires a key to open. Alright, well, I guess I have more to do in here than I thought. Gain access. So, do I have to talk to Falk or something? Okay, yeah, we talk to Falk. Here we go. Or, we talk to someone else. Who's in here? This is Elisif, I think. Or, I mean, we could just talk to frickin' Falk. Or, ooh, we could pick the pocket of Una. Or Erdi. Well, I think potion. Oh, oops. Potion of fortify pickpocket. I think I have 2. Excellent. 34%. Hey, it's something. All right, and we're gonna save it. Yeah, I'm not gonna feed. No, I just want to pickpocket. She doesn't have anything. Well, what the hell? She doesn't have anything either. Well, what the balls? All right, I'll go talk to Falk. What I get for trying to be sneaky. All right. Hey, dude.
You have business with the court?
Hey, duder. I need to get into Pelagius Wing.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away.
Falk, you know I'll be careful.
I'll make an exception for you, but do not bring anything out when you leave. Too many dark deeds transpired in those halls.
Oh, cool. All right, that was easy enough.
I won't forget what you've done.
Who's this guy? Oh, is this my house, Carl? Oh, wait, no. This is just some dude.
Address all questions to the steward, Falk Firebeard.
All right.
Earl is not to be disturbed with common
Oh, yeah, I'm not a Thane yet. I don't have a house Carl here yet.
concerns to me.
All right, so now we're free to just go in here. So it is a good thing that we did the Potema quests before, because now Falk trusts us, and he's just like, yeah, okay, here's the key. All right, so we are now in the Forbidden Wing. I'll go ahead and turn on Vampire Eyeballs, just so we can see a little bit better, or worse, depending on your stance. So yeah, we just we're looking for Shegaroth, who came into the castle. Oh, and we were naked for a second. Not naked, we were in our underpants. Oh, okay.
Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many
Interesting.
so many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons.
I can't
detractors.
turn off my vampire eyeballs.
Headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself. A dear, sweet, homicidally
Well, that was probably a bad choice to turn on Vampire Sight before coming here. Ugh. Because now I can't turn it off.
Smile. Grow old. You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god. And that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that
Well, I guess I'll
marvelous time.
have a seat.
Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head. Oh, to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Can I talk to him from here?
Then, if you're
I
gonna
can't.
be like that,
All right, well,
perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day.
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
Okay.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
I'm here to deliver a message.
Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know. A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message?
I was asked to retrieve you from your vacation.
Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim, the Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave?
I'm not
Because that's
entirely
crazy.
mortal.
You do realize who you're dealing with here.
You're a madman.
Jolly good guess. But only half right. I'm a mad god. The mad god, actually. It's a family title. Gets passed down from me to myself every few thousand years. Now you can call me Anne-Marie. But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails. If not, then call me Sheogorath.
Sheogorath.
Madness. Charmed.
So, does that mean you'll leave, or not,
Oh,
or...
that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what
Big
I'm
mood.
going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right. I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that.
Okay, what's the catch?
I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Okay. So we have the Wabbajack. Technically, we now have our 14th Daedric artifact. However, it's no good to us in here. So this quest is a little annoying, in my opinion, and I have heard the same
Now
from
this
others.
is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
I see. All right, so we need his anger to match his self-confidence.
Never should have come here.
Okay. And then if we hit this one. So now they're the same size. But I gotta get rid of these things? Yeah, this one's annoying. So let me hit him again. So if we do that, it just brings more of these.
Small problem, or perhaps it's a big problem. Maybe if we shrunk the whole thing down a little first.
So if we shrink him, there we go. Now they're even. Even but small. All right, yeah, I shrunk the whole thing down. All right, let's see if we enlarge him.
Here we go.
No, that just brings more of them. All right, so what if we just hit him again?
Wonderfully done.
Okay.
Pelagius is finally ready to love himself.
Oh.
And continue hating everyone else.
All right. Sure. He said balance. I thought they both had to be the same size. Whatever. He's now a giant. How's it going, dude? All right. Jesus. Misleading. Anyway. At least they aren't like punitive if you mess up. They're just annoying.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Oh, yeah, you have to repel his fears. What if I hit him with this? Can I hit him with this? I can. Goat. Is he afraid of the goat? Oh, man,
Is someone there?
attacking the goat, huh?
Need something?
Change it to a... Oh, I see. Okay, so we hit him, and then we hit whatever comes out, and it changes into something... something mundane. Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright. Got it. And... It's a... Atronac. There we go. Turned into a campfire. Great. Great. And one more time. It's a Draugr Dragon Priest. Oh, my aim is not great. Gotcha.
Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
All right. Sure, great. This is great. All right, so that one's done. And now the final one. I really, really wish I could turn off my vampire sight. But I guess it lends a nice little dreamlike...
Oh, good choice. Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique.
Yes, I'm
Although I
acquainted.
suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your wabaja to defeat the enemy, while they do the same.
Sure, I remember the trick to this one. You just hit Septimus, I think. Or not. Or maybe you hit one of these guys.
Oh, I thought you'd never figure it
There we go.
With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Sort of. And we're
Sort
that
of.
much closer to home.
Alright. There, we did it. Jeez. Let's put this away. No idea what that is, but Alright, so we go back and we talk to Shaggy.
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind.
What? I've done it. I fixed Pelagius's mind.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really.
Okay. And it's trying to load the go. Come on. You can do it, Skyrim. I believe in you. Don't you dare freeze on me. Don't you dare. Oh, no. No. Don't be frozen. This is new. This is different than crashing. Hold on, if I do this. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Does that do it? No. No, it doesn't. Dang it. You know, starting to think that today is just plain cursed. All right, anyway, we're back. We are reeling from a fricking freeze. The game froze on us. Frickin' Skyrim freezing. Anyway, all right, well, I guess we have to do all of that again. Great. At least we know what we're doing this time. And we won't have frickin' vampire sight activated. So frustrating. Doubly so because now I have to do video editing to splice these two videos together before I upload. Oh my god, we're all the way back. Yay. Yes, hello. I need to get in the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Just give it to me. Thank you. Goodbye. Uh-huh. 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 God. Tell you what. We will save it on a different slot. I think we have a separate... We do. We have this one. Alright, so we'll save it here. Now, if it doesn't work...
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind.
Okay. Alright.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face.
If this freezes again,
Heartless mortal that
I
you
swear to
are,
God.
you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really.
Okay. We're not frozen.
Pelagius Septim the Third, once the mad emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it. Well, I suppose
Where do I go now? Am I just waiting?
Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the
Oh, I'm waiting for him to finish talking.
Let's make sure I'm not forgetting any.
God, that is just the short, long and short of it of this quest. It's waiting for him to finish fucking talking.
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, a little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ta-ta!
Okay. Completed. Are we, okay. Oh, thank God. Alright. Oh, we get to keep the clothes too, apparently. Great. Let's, re-equip everything. Yep, those are our gloves, our backpack. It's our cape, collar. We made a collar. It's a thing you get with Frostfall. It's just extra warmth, and you can also enchant it. So now I have fire resistance. You would think cold resistance, but no, I'm a vampire. I need that fire resistance. All of our bandoliers and pouches, our dragon scale circlet, our ebony mail, evoker's hood. No. Binary of persuasion, our earrings, ring of Namira, yes. Ring of thought, yes. Silver mask of subterfuge, yes please. Travel spellbook, yes. Oh, that is a the book thing is something you get with the bandolier mod, and you can enchant it. So I just usually give it the enchantment of magicka regeneration or extra magicka because it's a little travel spell book. It gives you a little boost. And Isha's necklace is not a thing I wear. All right, that is it. I think. Oh, my bone hawk amulet of armor. I made this in the in between little armor amulet. Not a bone hawk, feathers and skull and such. Cool. All right, good. We're set. We did this. We have the Wabbajack. That is number 14. We are one artifact away from unlocking the quest. Achievement, I guess is what I meant to say. Achievement. So, after that exhausting bit of business, Oh, I need the vampire site now. What sunlight? What? No, I'm sorry. What sunlight? Yeah. All right, so we have that equipped. Good. We equipped that spell, and we're gonna go ahead and put on vampire eyeballs because it's dark out. Yet my vampire blood boils in the sun. Okay, we got through it. We're good. We're safe now. We made it. We got another artifact. We're happy. We have a house here now. Oh, did that count? I don't think that counted toward my helping the inhabitants of Hafengar. No. So I have one more that I have to do. Right. I guess we're gonna have to figure out what that is before we can become a Thane. But I have the house. It's not really high on our priority list, so we don't really have to do it. I'm gonna drop off these clothes that I got. Turn off vampire eyeballs. And yeah, I bought this house with all of my monies. I spent most of my money. I don't have as much money as I did before. I only have about $3 grand. Just gonna throw the clothes in here, along with that ring, and Easter's necklace. Good, great. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, Wolf Queen Volume 8. Doesn't do anything. All right. And I could plant stuff here in the little alchemy room and on the balcony, but I don't want to do that. I think I have a mod that updates this. I can't remember what the vanilla version of this house is. Honestly, the basement has a freaking jacuzzi. Seriously, I can't remember if that's part of the vanilla version or not. I don't think it is. It's been so long. But yeah. All right. Cool. That's that out of the way. So now the only artifact we have left to retrieve is the skeleton key. And that is a bit of an involved ordeal. So we are going to first head back to Riften, and we're gonna take a nap, which will activate another little quest that I kind of want to do, quest line, not just one quest line, and I want to do in tandem with the Thieves Guild quests, because it's a lot of walking or a lot of wandering around, and sometimes the two intersect, and it's just more convenient at times. All right, so talk to this dude, hires carriage. I want to go to Riften, the other side of the map, Palace. And off we go to Riften.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts. I can take you to any of the hold.
Yeah, I do. Whoa. Okie dokie. And pitch black, as usual. Jeez. Whew. I guess I picked a good place to be my main base of operation. Oh, do I have anything to sell? I might.
You are not Haji. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us.
Yep. What do you have for sale? I mean, either way, I kind of want to buy her moon sugar. Yeah. And salt pile. Why not? All right, and I will sell to. Ooh, I can sell some gems, or I can just sell my snake oil. Snake oil for sale. Snake oil for sale. Guaranteed to be 100% useless, but overly priced. There you go. Enjoy.
Road lead you to warm sands.
Oh, does she have any petty soul gems?
Oh, take a look.
I forgot to look. Have to check. Oh, nope, that's the wrong way. There we go. That's what we want. Perfect. Always, well, with my bound sword, I always want to keep petty soul gems on me, empty ones, because, yeah. Although I'm not using it much anymore. What's this dude?
Yes?
Did you just... Oh, I remember now. Okay, no, that's fine. He is added in as part of another mod. Yeah, and he takes a shortcut through your secret passage. Oh. Well, I guess it's not your secret passage, it's the, I love how if you have the Mace of Molag Bal displayed in an area, every time you enter that area, it will make that sound, and I just have it hanging here. Oh yeah, and the Mace of Sauron, there it is. We got that last time. We can disenchant it and learn the enchantment, which is kind of funny, actually. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, because it is worth it. We're going to go ahead and disenchant Sauron's mace. We'll take a nice good look. Whoops, I guess we have to go into our item thing. We'll take a nice good look at it first. Whoa. There we go. Boop. Yeah, they did a really good job of modeling the Lord of the Rings weapons. This thing looks badass. It is ridiculously huge, though, and I really, really want the enchantment. So we're just gonna disenchant it. So boom. Yeah, cool. All right. So now we know Anatar's Might, and we can enchant that on any weapon that we want to, and it doesn't scale. It's one of the few weapon enchantments that don't scale, and well, I mean it's from a mod, so of course there's no system of checks and balances when it comes to that. So, and basically it does what we saw Sauron do last stream: knock our Dremora across the screen. Except it doesn't, not just Dremora, it's anything. We'll just knock them across the screen randomly. Fun and helpful when you're by yourself and fighting a bunch of things. All right, so we came here. Oh, derp. So we are going to want to do. So let's get the quest hook for, I guess. Whoa. They're fighting somebody. Oh, it's this guy. Whoop. Where are you going? And dead.
Need something.
Nope. I'm gonna search this boy. Get lockpicks, ruby, silver ingot. Yeah, I don't need all that stuff. Wait till no one's looking. Wait till the guard goes away. Go away, guard. There we go. And it's num num time. Oh. Why did... Oh. That was bizarre. There's something else here now. Great. Sounds... Where... Oh, it's over here. Probably a vampire. Yep, it's a master vampire. And it's dead. Cool. I'm gonna search him. Vampire dust. Cool. Riften is always just kind of a hot mess. There were two? Or was that the... Oh, that was the Thrall. Okay. Is this the Thrall? Oh, there were two Master Vamp? Wow. Wow. What is... What? Okay, now there's a Thrall. And it's dead. Yep. Riften's a hot mess. My kind of town. All right.
Need something?
Nope. No, I don't.
Dragons breathing fire in the sky?
Uh-huh.
Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street? It's the end of the world, I tell you.
I guess you can't really get... Well, I mean, that's the same with any major city. You don't get dragon attacks in the city, but you can get them outside. As soon as you walk outside the city, you can get attacked. That's for damn sure. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, let's turn this off. With the Thieves Guild, we did the very first major quest, which was the beehives, whatever it was. Where is it? Oh no, that's a completely different thing. Oh, I gotta speak to Maven. That's right. Oh, poop. Well, guess we're heading back outside. Poopy. Whoops. Okay, gotta go speak to Maven. Endure her attitude. All right, she is in this tavern, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Turn that off. Yeah, she's upstairs. Cool. All right. Let's talk to Maven. Hey, how's it going?
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
How about we skip the conversation?
You're a firebrand, aren't you? It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there.
You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Your name carries weight in Riften.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Ooh, sass.
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
All right. Yeah, yeah. She's great. She's great. So we need to head to Whiterun. That's fine. It is the middle of the day. There are a bunch of guards here. I don't want to go... Ooh, is that a dead guard?
Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in
It is. What does he got? I could get a Riften shield. I already have one. I don't know why I took those arrows, but whatever. Whatever. All right. So.
Honor to you.
When you use the Mace of Molech Ball as decor, it has an audio little flourish it adds to any room. All right. Those arrows. Let's throw those in here. Orcish arrow, sure. Oh yeah, Wabbajack. Do I want to hang on to this? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what it... I guess we take it with? Could be useful? Do we have any more books we want to put away? Father the Nibbin, sure. That's the only one. Oh, we got a dragon... Oh, we have an Elder Scroll, everybody. Look at that. Yeah. I think, yeah, we got that on stream last time. Yeah, as part of the whole Mehrunes Dagon quest to get his Daedric artifact, you come across an Elder Scroll, which is fun. Cool. That's cool. What are we gonna do down here? I think we got a bunch of stuff that we need to get out of our inventory. Yeah. Got bear pelt. Silver ingots. Throw those out. And I guess I can throw some gems in our lockbox. Let's see. Get rid of all the gems. Cool. All right, and we're gonna take a rest. And this will start the next. Oh wow, it's 6 a.m. 12 hours. So it's 6 p.m. This will start the quest line for the Dark Brotherhood, because we did a bad and assassinated somebody that we weren't supposed to.
Sleep well.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
You know about that.
Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight problem.
A problem?
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
I fail to see the problem. Couldn't you just claim responsibility for it and just collect the money like you normally would? Or, well, whatever. You want me to murder someone else? Who?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire.
All right, I'll do it. I'll kill one of them.
See, I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
Okay, so we've got 3 prisoners over here who are potential targets. I'm supposed to talk to each one and figure out who they are.
Is this about that raid last week? I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear.
Would someone pay to have you killed?
What? Oh, God. I don't want to die.
Answer me or die.
Please. I don't know. I mean, I'm a soldier. I've killed people when I was ordered to. Maybe there was sometimes I got carried away. But war is war, right? Nobody could blame me for that. Could they?
I believe they're called war crimes.
What did I do? Please,
Get
whatever it is.
Things off of me.
Would someone pay to have you killed?
Excuse me. What kind of question is that?
It's all right. Just tell me what I need to know.
I'm a woman living in Skyrim with 6 children and no husband. I don't have the time or the patience to be nice. Do some people look down on me? Have I made some enemies? You're damn right.
Okay.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got a home to keep and children.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot.
Out of here.
But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged.
Would someone pay to have you killed?
Me? Are you serious?
Answer me. Oh, wait. Which one do we want to go with? Let's go with this one. Come on, you can tell me. We're all friends here.
The real question is, would someone pay to have me killed again? A day goes by without someone trying to cut me in the street. I get disappointed.
Tell you what.
All right.
You release me, and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
Well, I think we make a show of this. And, yeah. Let's do it. Can we not do that? Oh, okay. Never mind. How about this one? Okay. How about this one? Okay, that works too. Oh, God. You want to have a word with me now?
Well, well. Aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances?
I guess we have to change back before we... Whoops! Bats! Revert form. There we go. I guess she's going to say that again.
Well,
Yep, alright.
Aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances?
You told me to kill, and I killed.
For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse.
So, I'm free to go?
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Okay, so we started the Dark Brotherhood questline. Hooray! We might as well just get a few little nibbles in here while I'm doing this. And search. Oh, we can take the Executioner's hood? That's interesting. All right, I'll take it. That's yeah, okay. Our execution hood. All right, cool. All right. Well, what's in here? There's nothing in there. Great. Lovely place. Oh, I can take a nap. What time is it? Oh my god, it's only a few hours. All right. So we're all the way near Morthal now. Great. All right. Well. I guess the easiest way would be to head this way toward Solitude and hopefully catch a carriage back to Riften or Falkreath now, since that's where we have to go. Or actually, we need to go to Whiterun first for that thing. So let's do that first. We'll catch a carriage to Whiterun. Take care of that. Yeah, this last Daedric artifact is going to be a meandering a meandering mess. Ooh, Nirnroot. Thank you. Another thing we did in between streams was we went and we got all 30 of the Crimson Nirnroot from Blackreach and brought them to there's a Dunmer farmer out near Riften who was a friend of Sindirian, the bones that we found in Blackreach, and we found his notes down there, and so we basically bring those to her and Nirnroot, and she gives us a bunch of potions and a perk that basically whenever we craft potions, we have the random chance of creating 2 instead of 1, which is kind of neat. Alright, so we can cross here. Ugh, this is gonna be... This is like a maze. This freaking swamp. Oh! Something... Oh, it's a Charis. Of course. Yeah, come on. Come on. Bring it on. Do I have Vampiric Drain? I do. Alright. Yeah. Come on. Gotcha. Alright. Don't want... Do not want... The Charis Chitin, it's so... It has so few niche uses. And it's just like... It just weighs so much. It's the worst thing, in my opinion, to have in your inventory. It weighs so much and is relatively useless. Unless you really want to make chitin armor and things like that. I mean, if that's your shtick and you want that, great, perfect. Then it is 100% for you. But otherwise, best just to leave it where it sits. You're dead. You're a dead troll. Fungal pods, might as well get these, since they're hard to come by elsewhere. Right, that's north. We want to keep pointing west. We will... Oh, wow. We were not that deep. We weren't as deep into the swamp as I thought we were. Alright, well, that's fine. Is there a dragon? There's a dragon somewhere nearby. He's being coy. Oh. Oh, there he is. Oh, God. It's one of the named dragons. Okay. Okay, okay. We want our friend. There he is. Is it just a blood dragon? Oh, it's just a blood dragon. I mean, he's named, but so he's probably a little bit tougher, but he's essentially just a blood dragon. This shouldn't be too tough. So the named dragons are dragons from the occasional dragon tombs you come across. The mounds, the covered mounds that you encounter in your travels. They are essentially on a timer, and they will, on a schedule, just sort of pop out of the ground and start attacking stuff. And, well, I guess it's Alduin, the main big bad boy dragon. He's the one that's raising them from the dead. So, in the off, like, you'll just be walking around past an area you've been past time and time again, and you'll see the sky is all stormy, and you see a dragon flying around one of these mounds, and that's just Alduin raising another dragon from the dead. Wait a minute. I don't think there's a dragon mound near here. Who is this guy? Alright, well, that's a mystery that shall persist. Halas. Oh, it's the mod. He's from the mod. I get it now. I activated a mod for a house out here in the swamp. Not sure. Okay, we discovered this thing. Great. Not sure how much I want it. Or strictly need it. Since we have a house in Riften that's sort of our base of operation. And we also have a house in Solitude that we aren't going to use because, as I've said before, having too... Well, okay. Whoop, heading this way. Oh, there it is. Having too many houses or places where you can store stuff, especially late in the game, becomes very confusing because at least in my case, I can never remember where I left anything. It's like losing your keys, but worse. Alright, well, we'll take a look at this. Someone put a lot of hard work into this. We will look at this. We'll take a look at this mod. They added a dragon. So you need to be able to beat the dragon before you can claim this house. Which I think is kind of cool. It's a neat little thing. I haven't really looked at this yet. I remember I just kind of installed the mod and I was like, yeah, I might use that eventually. Interesting music. Okay. It's got an arcane enchanter. Neat. It's got a little custom look to it. Alchemy lab, sure. None of this stuff is interactable. The items, anyway, are all set dressing. They're not actually items you can use. A disenchanter. Okay. Seems odd that you would need two separate stations, but whatever. Hey, a staff enchanter. That is... Well, it would be useful if staffs were good. They're not that great. I mean, if I up my destruction high enough, or whatever type of staff I want to make, if I up that spell skill enough, they're okay, but as a whole, not that great. Oh, a place to put the dragon claws. That's pretty good. A place to just put just basic stuff. The mask of Clapticus Vial thing. The skull keys, wow. The Ring of Namira. Oh, the paragons that you get. Oh, wow. Okay, wow, they took everything into account. Oh, and all the dragon masks, including the ones you get in Solstheim. All right. And Kazovan's Fang. Good luck getting it out of your inventory to even put on a rack. All right, so that leads to the next floor. It's pretty cool. This is kind of neat. It's got a nice little open air area here. Kind of precarious here without a railing, but whatever. Oh, it's got a place for all of the... Oh, Hermaeus Mora books and other stuff. Because the Dreamstride is for the Vermina one. Stellar Region, Untold Legends, Waking Dreams. Mythic Dawn commentaries. All right. Just the random books you encounter. I already used the Augment Infinium, so I lack the required item. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, there's a moon globe. And one of the black books. I haven't even been to Solstheim yet. All right. I guess it's not supposed to be a black book. It's just supposed to be an enchanted text. Sure, sure. Drawers and open display shelf. Search the cabinet. I don't have that skull yet. Arvak skull. I don't have that skull yet. And we got... Ooh, I can harvest this jazzbay at least. That's something. And hanging moss? Yeah? No. Well, we got a couple mannequins. Sure. More bookcases. Sure. Weapon racks. Uh-huh. Alright, what's on the third floor? Alright, bedroom. Sure, more mannequins, a chest, a wardrobe. I don't, I mean, this is neat. It's neat and they put everything in here like this, but, there's nothing in here. But it shows us having something in here. Yeah. And why would you have a place downstairs for the Mask of Clavicus Vial? Why would there be one in here? There's only one. This is nitpicking. This is really neat. This is a really neat mod. They did a very good job. Kudos. Kudos. I'm sitting in an armchair. Why not? Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So let's just continue with what we were doing. Can I just jump down here? I can. Cool. All right. Well, that's that place. Whatever it was called. It is, for those of you interested in it, Halam Shiral is the name of the mod. It's got a garden out back. It's got a little grindstone. It's got a smelter. Wow, that's a cool looking smelter. It's got a workbench, anvil, everything, tanning rack, everything you need for doing armor work and stuff. Cool. All right. It's a neat little mod. Neat little mod. Oh, and often overlooked wood chopping block. Very important. Can I take this boat somewhere, or is it just a set dress? It is just set dressing. All right. Continuing on westward. Oh, all right. It's more Charas. Yep. More Charas. Ooh, we're about to level up. Where are you going? Yeah, thanks for the help, dude. Thanks for finally showing up. So what is this? Oh, I am pointed in the wrong. Whoa, I'm pointed in the wrong direction. There we go, west. Yeah, okay. All right, we're almost out of this swamp. That is the one downside of having of starting this Dark Brotherhood quest and having fast travel turned off. It becomes a bit more of an inconvenience. Just a smidge. Okay, so there is a dragon grave over here. So I guess technically it could have been that guy. But it wasn't. Whoever's in here. Wake up! Wake up! Alright. Okay, so we need to get we gotta cross Dragon Bridge. Cross at Dragon Bridge, get back to Solitude. Ugh. All right, cool, cool. Off we go. We're doing an adventure. Ooh, money. Ooh, money. Ooh, more money. Ooh, more money. Okay, so ooh, more money. We'll go ahead and cross Dragon Bridge to Dragon Bridge. Go to Solitude. Hitch a ride on the carriage to Whiterun. Talk to the duder there. She said at the Bannered Mare, so yeah, I gotta go there first. We can go ahead and put the sword away while we're in Dragon Bridge. Dun, 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 dun. I never really spend a whole lot of time in Dragon Bridge in any of my playthroughs, but I always forget that they have a tavern here that you can stay in, right there, yeah, it's overlooked because Solitude is just a short little trip in this direction. Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, I guess the actual streaming of this game is better. I've gotten it to a point where I can stream it, and I don't have a whole lot of issues as far as, you know, dropping frames and, you know, the frame rate being crap. We've solved that. Great. The other thing the other problem is just Skyrim being Skyrim and crashing. And today we had a real big mama of a crash. Boy, oh boy. Jeez, yeah. Oh, he's only got 30 gold on him? Oh, well. We're gonna buy all that. We'll buy these. And we'll sell him some snake oil. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Skyrim's just gonna be Skyrim. There's not a whole lot I can do. Or, I mean, I can anticipate it to an extent. But yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's its own monster, especially when you use mods like I do. It's just it's a hazard with the territory. So I took most of his inventory and all his gold. That's great. That's great. So that is that. Yeah, I had to full on restart my computer, which is why the stream dropped. Yeah. It was bad. It was real bad. Because I mean, I couldn't get my mouse cursor to show up so that I could select Skyrim in the task manager to restart it or to force quit. And I tried using, you know, tab and you know, the arrow keys and enter, and it just wasn't doing it. So I just had to do a hard restart.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, yeah, that's the Hearthfire trigger to adopt kids. She's not gonna adopt kids.
Need a ride?
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Whiterun, duder.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Shut up, duder.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Oh, it's dark. Vampire eyeballs activate. There's my horse. My freaking horse. My freaking horse. I'm gonna kill it. No, no, not yet. Not here. There are the Khajiit. Yeah. I still have a bug in my game. No matter what I do, if I try and talk to Rasad, the game will crash. I don't know what I did. It might have something to do, and it doesn't. And it's weird because I did it not through this playthrough. It was a past playthrough. He wasn't showing up at a point, and I had to do a console command to make him appear. And I don't know if I copied him, and the copy is now traveling with the Khajiit, and he's in that sense he's not operationally, is a non-functional copy. Or if it's something else, like maybe a mod, a mod put something in his inventory, and now it's bugged or buggy that every time I talk to him, it doesn't show up, so it just crashes. I don't know. It could be either of those or both. But unfortunately, I'm locked out of asking what Rasad has in his inventory. I don't think it should affect, because you do actually have to talk to him as part of the Thieves Guild quests. I think as long as I don't try to buy anything from him, everything's okay.
You keep your distance with that magic.
Oh, go dry up.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Okay, let's turn off our vampire sight. Talk to this guy.
Dangerous. Keep your distance.
Yeah. Talk to this guy.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Maven said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
Sure. How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever, I guess.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there. Now you need to clear them out.
Why are you doing all this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than a debt, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's going to take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
How do I get to the brewery vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
All right, so there's a potential shortcut. All right, cool. So for this sounds like a very much like many of the Thieves Guild quests. It's a stealth mission, so we've luckily leveled up our stealth to a respectable amount. Oh wait, I just passed the spell I want. Unsummon. Boom. I don't think we have muffle on anymore. Should probably make sure we have that cast. Let's take a look. Active effects. I don't think we do. That is something that we should do.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Alright. Cool. So we got muffle. We're gonna go ahead and equip the razor and vampiric drain. Keep vampire sight because it's gonna be dark. Well, I guess, yeah, it's gonna be dark on the way there. Wow, we're almost close to another level. Sweet. I guess we have the Augma Infinium to thank for that. Well, yeah, I guess it was what, five boosts to several different skills. All of the thief skills, so stealth, light armor, archer. No, not, was it archery? I don't know. A bunch of different skills. So yeah, that's definitely, that'll put you maybe a level and a half. Oh, actually, while I'm here, was it a no, it was her. Maybe not.
It is a pity, but it cannot be helped. There is much beauty in this place.
Oh, maybe not. Wait.
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
Huh. One of them is supposed to be able to teach me stealth, but maybe I'm misremembering. All right, let's get this show on the road. So we're supposed to go into Hunting Brew Meadery, get him to give us the rat poison to clear out the skeevers, drop the poison in the vat, the brewing vat, while killing the skeevers ourselves. And yeah, and that will mess up his brew and put him out of business.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
All right, in we go. Turn this off. Oh, good, a dead skeever right in your tap room. Right in your tap room. Dude, really? You're just gonna leave it there?
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Oh, that's obvious. Is something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Oh, very well.
Yes!
You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You've got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
All right. You mentioned someone named Malice?
This is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
All right.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Okay, piece of shit. See you later. I'll take 2 Ooh, that had 2 tails? Alright, whatever. Off I go! Off I go! Ya-da-da-da-da-da, ya-da-da-da-da-da. Gonna steal some beer while I'm in here. Stealing all the beer. Give me all the beer. I'm gonna take all of this beer. Okay. Alright, so let's kill some rats. I don't think we need vampire sight. Most of this dungeon, quote unquote, is fairly well lit. So we'll use instincts instead, so we can see venom fang skeever. Interesting. All right, and we'll just have this guy get him, just kill him. 15 times damage. Dead kill. Alright. Stealing some beer, cause we need the beer. It's about to become real rare. Oh, why can't I jump? Oh, there's a frickin' chandelier right above us. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's nothing else of interest down here. Yoop. No, the skeever. Dead. Oh yeah, we gotta level up. Level up! Alright, yeah, I guess we'll dip into Magicka a little bit. Wait a minute. What level spell is Muffle? Whoops. I just realized. I keep casting Muffle. It's Apprentice Illusion. I'm investing 80 Magicka every time I have this thing active. Oh my god. We might want to take Apprentice Illusion just so we can have Muffle up and not eat up so much of our Magicka. 80? Wow. That's a maybe. Jeez. All right. Well, what else? What else? What are other options? I guess that's the deciding factor. We can't do that, but we can. We managed to get Silent Roll, so we have that now. That's cool. We can get Silence, which is kind of neat. Oh yeah, we can up. Oh. Well, we have our choices that we had last time, so we can either overall up our one-handed weapon damage, or make it so that we have a better chance of doing critical damage with swords, specifically. How about anything in here? Anything? Gosh. 60. Man, we don't use frost spells as much as I was anticipating. We don't use much destruction magic as much as I was anticipating. I mean, Vampiric Drain is destruction, technically. But, yeah, it's, well, now that we have Quiet Casting and Double Cast Destruction, we can snipe people with Ice Spike, which is kind of cool. Which will come in handy for some of the assassination missions. Yeah, I think we're gonna go defense. We may as well. Just get it out of the way. I don't know why we took so long to decide that, but whatever. We got it. Agile Defender. Good. Let's take a quick view and see what's in here. We got, 4 things. We got one skeever that's moving, another one right there, another one right there, another one right there. So, we can probably do this. How about we do this? We maneuver ourselves, and then blast. Let's re-equip that and re-equip that. Gotcha. Well, we got three in one hit. That's not bad. Skeever tail. Where's the other dead buddies? Here's one. Oh, what's that? Is it a barrel? Spawning brew mead barrel. I'll take all that. Did we search all of them? There were 4. Wow, one of them must have flew way, way far away. There's one here. We got that one. Oh, there are 2 right here. I see. There we go. That's what the problem was. All right. I think I can hear spiders. Yep, that's spiders, all right. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, they kind of see me. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. All right. We're gonna do kind of the same thing. We'll do Ice Storm. Woohoo! All right. Gonna go ahead and Whoa! Don't need to do that. I can just do this. Marion's Razor. Rapid Drain. Tab. Oh, wow. Man, that tactic is actually working quite well. We got the big one too. Are there any more? They do like to drop another big one down once you've killed all the little ones. That is their favorite thing to do. It's, looting the web sacks, looting the web sacks, getting glowing mushrooms. Very useful alchemical item. Glowing mushroom, as I've mentioned before. Not all of these are you can't interact with all these apparently. There we go. Oop, there we go. Oop, there we go. And I'm just gonna leave those. The ones up there, yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I have these planted in my garden outside of Falkreath, so I do have a steady supply. I'm not going to get the ones that are too far out of reach. Okay, we're good. And search these. Or not. Whatever. Okay. Off we go! Alright, what's in here? Doing instincts. There's nothing nearby. Suppose I should still look out for traps. He probably laid traps for these beavers. Yeah, there's a bear trap. Actually, do I need to even worry about that? Didn't I get the light step or whatever it is? Yes, light foot. I don't have to worry about them. Sweet. These, however, I do have to worry about. I can still trip wires. Pressure plates, I don't have to worry about. Trip wires, I do. Alright, so that room was empty. I can hear something ahead. Sounds like spiders. Uh-huh. Oh, it's more skeevers. Alright, so we have an elegant way to get everything in the same place. So we're going to throw our voice, and then we're going to double Ice Storm when they all group up. So they're all going to crowd over there. And I just wait for them all to crowd. Come on. Oh, they're all going that way. And boom. Haha! And we got Hamelin. Hamelin is a madman that lives down here in the tunnels. And has been creating the Venom-Fang skeevers. If I just duck out of the way, he'll eventually lose interest in me. Yep. I'm gonna turn back on instincts. Yeah, and lost interest. So I just give him a second. So he's walking back to where he wants to go. And we're just going to sneak up on him and assassinate him. I would have preferred to have the cool kill animation, but whatever. Kill's a kill. Hamlin's journal, nothing else really interesting. Alright. Might as well have a snack while I'm here. Cool. Alright. So now that we're here, we go ahead and poison the nest. Perfect. And 3 thieves. That doesn't... Oh, cool. I guess I hadn't read that one yet. What's in here? Oh. Nope. There we go. Oh boy, 14 gold. Spoil me, spoil me. Alright, nothing interesting there. I guess we can get some skeever tails. Haven't seen? Yeah, I do. Oh, there's one. Instincts. Very helpful. Oh, there's a little hole here. Alright. Any more? I think I got them all. Search this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and the guy behind me. Alright. Onward! Oh, through here. And now we are in the brewery. Go ahead and activate these bear trap. Oh. Okay. I don't think there are any more skeevers down here. No. Okay, cool. So we've poisoned the skeever nest. They should no longer be an issue. I don't think there are any in here. No. Alright, cool. So we can put our weapon away. Take the brewery key, and go up here. And, ooh, chest in here. Well, yeah, I'm gonna steal from it. Actually, I probably, here, just in case. There we go. Yeah, 12 gold. Fully. Open the lid. Poison the vat. Now, we're done. Our handiwork is complete. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sun not good. Sun bad. Sun bad. Who's this dude?
Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I could take over his position someday.
I wouldn't aspire to that, dude. Malice has a crappy job. That NPC just show up early? Jumping the gun there a bit, aren't we, Amar? Alright, we gotta talk to this duder.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Sure.
Well,
I'm just gonna drink some stolen beer while I'm waiting. I'm gonna ominously sip on a competitor's beer.
Bjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine.
How did he have time to keg that? Okay, whatever.
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
Okay.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
He's, oh, there he goes. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that worked out, I guess. Let's talk to this guy.
Could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Sabion's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
You never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
I would demand more money, but that's not an option. All right, whatever.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
All right, so we got to look at Sabjorn's books. Those are upstairs. And the staircase is over here. Here. Perfect. All right. So we are one step closer to finalizing the Thieves Guild quest line and getting the skeleton key. Great. Is it in here? Okay, I did not want that. Clothes. Do not want. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Oh, promissory note. That's what we need. And we'll take the gold too. Why not? Have need of Henrik. All right, take that too. What's in the lockbox? Nothing. Closet. Oop. All right. Oh, there it is. Falling Brew Decanter. I guess I can. Yeah, still the coin purse, whatever. And this one. And silver. Sure. Hey, another coin purse. Gold. Sea Dog Cape. Woohoo! No thanks. More gold. Alright. And we'll take... Yeah, sure. Take the goblet too. Why not? Why not? Alrighty. And we're done here. We're done, we're done, we're done. Cool. So we can head back to Riften and report to Maven. Also report to the guild and what's his name? Delvin, and give him the decanter. Should be good. Get some money for that. Ugh. Okay. So we can either do that, either head back to Riften right away, or we can go to Falkreath and talk to the Dark Brotherhood. Which I think we're going to do the latter. Go talk to the Assassin's Guild. See what they want. I mean, we could just walk to Falkreath, but...
Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Hey, I think I have your great-grandfather's hip bone. Would you like that? Would you like the... Do I still have it? I do. Oh, Pelagia. He's Pelagia. Whatever.
Need a ride?
Yeah, I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Falkreath?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
50 gold to go to Falkreath. It's right over there. Whatever.
Get up there.
I guess they do have to go kind of the long way around. Oh, good. It's raining now. Oh, well, we're not actually going to Falkreath. We are going over here. Hopefully we don't have a mega encounter like we did the last time we were over in this area. Jeez, what was it like? It was literally two dragons, a vampire lord, and a draugr. It was a vampire lord with 2 death hounds and a draugr. 4 encounters mushed together into one mega encounter. Lots of fun. Alright, we found the sanctuary. We found the black pit of unsavory water. Great. So now we just the only matter is to get inside.
What is the music of life?
It is silence, my brother. Silence, my brother. All right. Now we gotta speak with Astrid. Astrid, do I have that quest? I don't. With friends like these. All right, let's talk to Astrid.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right.
So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
I am honored to be part of your family, Astrid.
Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get to work. I'm arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. a welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
All right. So yeah, it's official. We're an assassin. Well, I'm sure we have to do a couple things. Are there any rules I should be aware of?
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place.
Okay. Where do the contracts come from?
They come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
Okay. Who is the Night Mother?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
So the Night Mother is being brought here?
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter.
Oops.
He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
I'm
That's
afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
That's fine. All right. So one thing we need to do is read Sithis. Yeah. Cool. Bumps our alteration up a bit, and we can take this Dark Brotherhood crossbow crafting manual if we want. That will allow us to make Dark Brotherhood crossbows anywhere we could normally buy a crossbow or make a crossbow, and also bandolier patterns, Dark Brotherhood. So now we know how to make a Dark Brotherhood bandolier. Cool. And there are a bunch of poison daggers here. I forgot I had that mod. I'm gonna leave them. I don't feel like going through it. I think they're poisons from World of Warcraft. I believe that was that was the mod, or enchantments, poison enchantments.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. Oh, okay. We got shrouded cowl, shrouded hood, shrouded shoes, shrouded hand wraps. But what we got, still have the executioner hood. We got armor and boots, and that looks like a glitch. The gloves, the description of the enchantment. Yeah, that looks like a... Alright, hopefully it still works. It's supposed to double one-armed attacks or sneak attacks. Or triple, something like that. Great. Alright, anyway. Yes, Astrid.
Again. Do the part where he tries to
Oh, I'll take some mushrooms while I'm here.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. With the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some shot? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh, yeah, very good, very good. My, it's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
No, Bad, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damn messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, wasn't it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable, it was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Gross.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
You'll hear even more, I assure you.
Ooh, cocky. I give you 3 days before you screw up and someone runs a knife across your throat. But who knows? I've been proven wrong before.
Astrid said you have some work for me.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Sounds simple enough.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
All right, cool. I'm ready for the first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Okay, cool. I think I know where all that is, but let's get the deets on these. We'll wait till these quest notifications stop. I got one more. There we go. All right, cool. Tell me about Baytild.
She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baytild's angry and desperate, a fighter.
Tell me about Narfi.
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
Tell me about Enodius.
He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right.
And that is in Windhelm. That's just outside Windhelm, if I remember correctly. So all of these targets, all 3 of these targets are non-fighting NPCs. They don't have any real combat skill, so they're fairly simple and easy. And even better, I'm not on a time limit, so I can just kind of kill them as it's convenient for me. Let me go ahead and get this word wall. Hey, marked for death. Perfect. That's a good one. I think I have Vitality Drain. That's a different thing. Wait. There it is. Okay, there they are. Marked for death. Cool. I don't know that one yet. Oh, I've got a Dragon Soul. I can unlock it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Marked for death. Cool. Herald Doom, Life Force, Armor and Life Force are weakened. Cool. I like it. Alright. I can sit here and talk to each of these guys. I guess we got about half an hour left. Let's just go ahead and there's time enough for that. There's more than enough time for that. So let's just head out back outside. We can swing by our Falkreath house and see if we have what we need to. Oh god. Oh. Vampire site. There we go. I guess either way, right? We can either go... Yeah, we can go this way. We don't have to go through town. We can take the high road. So yeah, I looked it up while I was waiting for the computer to restart about that the Shegaroth quest, and apparently there is a freezing bug that can occur when you enter Pelagius's mind, and that usually occurs when you have 999 or of an object in your inventory, which I don't have. So apparently that's just a weird bug. Just happened. I don't know why. Kill him. No, we're fine. Oh, one thing I discovered. If I take off Namira's ring, the Ring of Namira, and do I have seduction? I don't. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, if I take off vampire the Namira's ring and use vampiric seduction on a solitary person, and it takes effect because some people are too powerful for it, then I can feed on them without it freezing and getting all weird. But apparently I'm not, my vampiric powers have not I don't know what the phrase is. Haven't built up again enough, I guess is the best way to put it, to do that. Here comes some falling debris from these bandits, who I'm going to kill. In fact, I'm going to stealth, and we're going to do something that we don't often do. We're going to use spells. We're going to use some ice spike sniping. Hey, duder, how you doing? How about an ice spike through your head? Oh! How about another one? Oh! Oh, you're dead. Well, there's your friend. There's your friend. There's your dead friend. Whoops. Oh, yeah, what was that over there? I wonder what that is. Oh, it's an ice spike in your head. And another one. And another one. And blast. Oof. Down he goes. Cool. Alright. Apparently we have a little bit more to pump into our destruction. It's powerful, but I was expecting one-hit kills. So we'll try and use more destruction. Let's search this I did not want that cape, but whatever. Just put it back. There, you can have it back. And his friend fell off this way, so he's right there. Is it worth it to even try and get him? There we go. Lockpick. Cool. And we'll get some, might as well feed while we're here. There we go. Whoops. Whoa. It always... That's tricky. It always just freaks me out because there's a second where you can't move after you do that. Has this no. The ingredients have not respawned. Alright. Heading back to the house. I think what I really need to do is up my... Get a few items that up my magicka regeneration. Or boost my magicka. Hey, there's Raya. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we had Raya join us. It's before we were a vampire. I get dry off here a little bit. I guess it's easier to do that inside with the fireplace. Boop. Anything? I can turn off my vampire sight. Alright. Go. Cool. Anything I need to drop off? I guess we're gonna still hang on to Wabbajack. Why not? Even though it's 10 pounds. I can drop that off. Drop that off, sure. Oh, my shrouded stuff. I kind of want to improve that in the boots. I kind of want to wear those. So we'll ditch those, but keep these. See if we can't improve them. Oh, and I have a stolen goblet that I can throw in here. Sure. Oh, and I got some dragon bones. That's right. And Pelagius's hip bone. A bunch of stuff. Yeah, all that stuff I can throw out here. Well, maybe not Pelagius's hip bone. That we'll keep. That we'll keep in here. Boop. Cool. Quest is over, so it can be removed from my inventory. Thank God. Alright. Reactivate vampire eyeballs. Store that and those and oh yeah, that was most of the weight right there. All those, and we're good. And let's take a look at these Dark Brotherhood things and see what we need to improve them. Leather. That's all. Easily done. And it's no longer raining. Hallelujah. I need one deer pelt. Do I have any in here? Aha. I do. Why is... Oh. Are these the ones, are the pelts the ones that can't be used at a tanning rack? They are. The useless pelts. Oh. Why are they a thing? There are exactly 3 deer pelts, these, in the game that you can pick up. I think there might be two locations where you can get them. And they're just decoration. They don't you can't use them at a tanning rack or anything. You can tell which ones they are because it says deer pelt and not deer hide. Deer hides are the ones that you use to make leather and leather strips. Deer pelts are useless pieces of crap. Here we go. This is what we want. Perfect. Make leather, do leather. Perfect. And let's go ahead and equip our Dwarven Amulet and drink a potion of smithing. Which I still have, I think. Fortify smithing. 1 left. Perfect. And go ahead and equip Dwarven Amulet. And let's do this. Let's do this. Flawless. Flawless. Beautiful. Alright, I don't think they're going to be better than what we have equipped. But... ooh, that's going to lower my stamina. Yeah, whoa. Whoa, 33 less? Armor on those is 58. Wow. Alright. Wow. Alright. I mean... for 50. Alright, well... The upside is our sneak attacks will do more damage, and we don't have to invest, now we don't have to invest magicka in Muffle, because we now have Muffle on us always, from the boots. Perfect. Alright, so that's good. We may also want to make a Dark Brotherhood, or we actually have, I think we have one in the chest in here. We don't have to make one. I'm going to turn this back off. Right, quick.
Long life to you, Thane.
Yep. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Go ahead and equip that. Seems a little... oh, we already had one in our... Alright, well, whatever. And that's literally no change. It just, you know, they both add make our carry weight 75 greater. There we go. Put those both away. These away. I'm fine putting them in here. It's alright. Cool. Got a slight wardrobe change. Got some Dark Brotherhood stees. Or whatever you want to call it. Cool. Alright.
What do you need, my Thane?
A thing? Alright, back out here. Alright. Oh, good. It's gonna storm again. Okay. Guess we had a brief respite from the weather, but it's back, and it's pissed. Alright, so yeah, we're going to try to use destruction magic a little bit more. Why not? Oh, we know water magic, don't we? We do. Water Ball is Apprentice. I guess that's similar to Ice Spike. It does 47 points. Alright, well, let's see what this... nothing here. Alright, we're making our way to Whiterun for the carriage. And we're just going to go back to Riften and tell them that the job is done. This Tall Scar? Yeah. The buzz from our cannibalism is wearing down. Starting to get cold. I mean, the upside of being a vampire is that this isn't bothering bothering Warlock as much as it could. She would probably be freezing by this point, were she not a vampire. Instead, she's just damp and a little uncomfortable. Uh-oh. I hear lightning bolts. That from across the river? Possibly. None of my concern. Okay, we're at Riverwood. Okay, they're fighting something. Yep. It's a bandit. You're a little thief. Gotcha. I don't want to... There we go. Got him.
So, you could...
Yeah, you're supposed to be impressed because I just helped you out. That's the least you could do.
You spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Dick. Here, watch me eat a guy. Impressed now? I just ate a dead body. Or part of a dead body. Will that finally impress you? Yeah, I don't think I like Water Ball as much as I like Ice Spike. So we'll stick with Ice Spike. I could take the we'll just go this way. There's a chance we get a random encounter, which will allow us to use our magic and up our skill in destruction. Boo, 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 boo. Is there a pupper from here coming down here? No? No pupper? Alright, we killed that one. Recently, so he's not there. How about up here, huh? Random encounter? Something? It's just some soldiers.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. I think you've got what it takes.
Mm-hmm, sure. Yeah, her endurance in the inclement weather is much better than it would be if she were just human. And it's stopping finally. All right. Well, I guess I don't even need my magic out right now. What time is it? Oh, oops. About 12 a.m. Great. Trying to hitch a ride on the carriage. All I want to do. Oh, riveting. Riveting, I know. Riveting. So, yeah, the plan is we're going to head back to Riften, talk to...
Need a ride?
everybody. Probably do a couple other small things there.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay.
Oh, steady.
Ugh. My horse. My constant, persistent pest. I think I accidentally rode him here, and now he's just he's mine, and I don't want him. I don't want him. Is there a way to, I use horses so infrequently.
Hofgreer's a great teacher. I've learned so much about horses from him.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
Okay, yeah, you were a great help. I wanted to sell my horse, but apparently that's not a thing I can do. Ugh, hate horses. Oh, I should have taken the secret tunnel. That's okay. We can still kind of take the secret. That's Ingen. Oh, we have to talk to Maven. That's what we gotta do. Let's talk to Maven. Right. Up we go. Oops, and around. And hey, there you are.
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yes, I've seen that symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me.
It's whomever.
Bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Steel dagger of diminishing. How about some money?
Out of my way.
Sure. Man, I wish you could kill her. Anyway. I mean, you probably can, but it would cause some problems. Actually,
we need to wipe them out before things get worse.
I'd say once the Civil War quest line is progressed to a point, you could probably kill her, and that would it's too much trouble. So yeah, we're heading back down. I don't know why I'm looking for someone to sell this dagger to. We could just sell it in the right way. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie.
Jewelry with
Woo! Okay, so we're going to talk to Thieves Guild, see if they have any other jobs. I don't really think I need to do any of the side, like the Delvin or Vex missions. I mean, I could, but that doesn't really progress getting the point. It doesn't really help our main quest point, or our main goal, which is getting the skeleton key.
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
I mean, it helps everything out in a whole sense, but yeah, I'll sell that thing. I don't need it. And oh, probably should equip that. Yeah, you've got money that I want to take, so I'm going to sell you stuff I don't want. How about this? And this? And how about this? And this? Sure, whatever.
Now, if you'll excuse...
go ahead and re-equip this because I don't know why. Oh yeah, to smith for smithing. Right, got it.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you.
Interested in buying this Honning Brew decanter?
Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
All right. He can train me in sneak, but I don't really have the money right now.
What's the matter? Afraid of getting your hands dirty?
Okie dokie. Alright, we gotta talk to Brynjolf. It's funny, for the longest time I thought Brynjolf was voiced by Matt Mercer. He's not. He's not.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Alright, we gotta go talk to Mercer. Mercer Frey. Where is he? He should be down here. Oh, is he in the... No, he should be down here. Or he's... Oh, I don't have... Hold on. There we go. Yep, there he is. Derp.
Let's talk to him.
Let's not.
There you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Honningbrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them.
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum I.
Where do I begin?
Gullum I is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okie dokie. Whoops. Whoops. Went in the poop water.
I can't believe Gullum I's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So, how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Golemai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Okay. Oh, what do I say here? Oh, if I get the information from Golemai, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Golemai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Okay. How is Golemai an asset to the guild?
Golemai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
You think Golemai will give me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Golemai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse is slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
Okay.
Good luck in Solitude. Keep Golemai alive, but remind him to be
Okie dokie. Yeah, I guess we'll head back to Solitude. Great. All right. Ooh, actually, we're gonna stop by our place real quick.
Interested?
Go down through here. Through the poo water. It's got to get used to the poo water. And then up into our basement. I think we need a sump pump down there or something. I don't know. The freaking Mace of Molech Ball. Every time I come in here, it's just so dramatic. Close it. And we're home. Oh, it's been so long. Alright. Let's see here. Anything we want to put away? Don't think so. Wabbajack, I mean, I kind of want to put that away. I don't think we're going to be using it. As from what I understand, it just does a random thing every time. So, yeah, we'll stash it. Stash it. And as far as everything else goes, I really need to audit my potions. I've got a bunch of stuff in here that I'm never going to use and probably should just get rid of. I went through and dumped a bunch of food. I'm going to go ahead and eat the apple pie. Might as well. I made some elsewhere fondue. It's okay. It's pretty good. Helps our magicka. Wow, that's like 10... almost 10.5 minutes. Cool. Or, no, 10.5 minutes. almost like 12... like 12.5 minutes, I think. 720 seconds? Yeah, it's close. Anyway, I think we already... oh, wow. Oh, hey. I know what we can do for the next 5 minutes. Let's level up our alchemy. It's probably going to not be... it's not going to take that long. And I can demonstrate once again the power of Blue Butterfly Wing plus Blue Mountain Flower. Let's go. I doubt I'm going to get a second level in alchemy out of this. Oh, maybe. Hey, there we go. 2 more. And we have a fresh stock of snake oil to sell. For the unreasonable price. I think these ones aren't as bad because our alchemy skill is still... We don't have any perks in it. So it's still pretty low. Let's see. We just made a bunch. 493 gold each, which is not nothing. That's still very good. And I have 30. Oh my gosh, I've got like 34 of those. I got 26 that are 480. I've got 30 that are worth 506. Yikes. Yeah, so that's 3 pounds. That's 2 pounds. It's about 5 pounds altogether, or 6 pounds altogether. And then we have about 10 pounds worth of this potion. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, cool. And that is how you make money in Skyrim. You don't even need a mod for it. Just make that potion, and you'll level up your alchemy, and if you sell it, you'll make bank. What time is it? Alright, let's go make some bank. We may as well. And then, well, I guess we'll start off the next stream in Solitude. That way we can have something to look forward to. We have a definitive goal set. What's up, Ingen?
It's a fine day with you around.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Don't forget to check your supply chest from time to time.
Yep.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I think we came here recently, so they are out of stock.
My potions and ingredients.
All right. Or maybe not. Oh, they got stuff. Cool. All right, yeah. Just give me all of it, all the stuff, all the things. Thank you. And for you, I've got. It's a deal. It's a steal. It's a sale of the fucking century. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to keep these potions for myself. Okay, so she's since I'm selling to her and not her husband, the prices are slightly not as great. It's still worth it. Because I have allure in the speech perk tree. I managed to get allure, which means prices with male merchants are better. All right, here's three. Here's 3 of these for all your entire stock of ingredients.
Don't forget
and all the money you had. Perfect. All right, and the best thing about the merchant skill tree and this little technique, as I've mentioned before, is you can eventually get the merchant perk in the speech skill tree, which is this way. There it is. Merchant. I think this is in vanilla because this skill tree is with a mod. It's been reordered and there's a couple things in here that are changed, but I think this is in the vanilla Skyrim. Pretty sure. But once you get this, you can just basically sell your snake oil to anybody and buy them out.
You gonna buy
Yeah.
just what you see here.
What do you have? Give me all of your best stuff. No, I mean like literally give me all of your best stuff. You don't have much, do you? Okay, no, don't want. You don't have any ingredients. You don't have anything good. Wow, you have nothing.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Uh-huh. Yeah, bye-bye.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Yep.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Both? All right, let's see what he has. If he has anything cool. No. No, 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 no. Wow. Meh.
Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
All right. Last chance, Honeyside. Or Prawn. Honeyside's my house. What am I saying?
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look.
This is a thief right here. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, dude. What are you doing in here? All right, whatever.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn.
Yep.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
All right. Let's see. Okay, he's got some stuff. I'll take your Grand Soul Gem with a Grand Soul in it. I'll take your Petty Soul Gems too. And your Common Soul Gems with souls in them. Sure, I'll take those. What else do you have? You don't have any ingredients. Any good potions? No. Any good items? I'm looking for Muffle. Minor health, no. Restoration, no. Lockpicking, no. Restoration, no. Minor squire, no. And no magic weapons. Alright, well. I'm still going to take all your money. Here, how about... Let me see, he's at 2. I'll get rid of my smaller potions first. Or my less expensive ones, just to free up some of my carry weight. Alright, gotta get this down to around 2,200. Sure. 4? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Hey, there you go. Enjoy those. Enjoy those useless things. And with that, I think that will end our stream for today. As eventful as it were. Oh man, leave it to Skyrim to just crash catastrophically. You can sort of set your watch to it. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in today and spending your Saturday with me a little bit. We will be back on Tuesday next week for some more Castlevania at noon Central Time. We just overpowered our father. And we are playing through again on New Game Plus with a lots of luck code, and which is on hard mode. As we've encountered, it is much more difficult. It makes you much weaker, and your hit points are much fewer. Yeah, but we're getting there. We got some good items finally, and we're making progress. So yeah, Tuesday and Thursday we'll be doing that at noon Central Time, and then Saturday, of course, again we'll be back doing Skyrim, which is these last few achievements are probably going to take a little while, especially this last Daedric artifact, because it's a doozy. But until then, be safe, wear a mask, be kind to each other, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and vote. If you are looking, or if you're watching this on YouTube, there's some buttons to press. You know what they do. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard it time and again. But if you want to be alerted if there's a new one of these videos, just subscribe and hit the bell thing, and you'll be alerted when anytime one of my new videos comes up on YouTube. And if you are interested in having a game of Dungeons and Dragons run for you in the safety of your own home over the interwebs, you can look me up on Dyson Brews at Instagram. It's just at Dyson Brews on Instagram. You can message me there and you contact me, and we can go over particulars. My prices are reasonable depending on what you want to play. I have some modules that I can run for a reasonable price, or if you're looking for something custom, I can do that too. But yeah, until next week, everyone, please be safe, as I said, and we'll talk to you later.